How can citizenship as a definition help continue to mobilize the population of Tunisia?
Right, so I do think that citizenship, when we think about state-society relations as a power struggle, an ongoing one since 2011 in Tunisia, but in general in most post-2011 Arab uprising countries, I think that we can understand citizenship as a mobilizing ideology, one that empowers citizens as agents of change to try to impact upon the political process and outputs in a number of different ways, through formal and informal political participation, and more than anything else, I guess, also acting as watchdogs vis-a-vis the political process and the political establishment, and so in a way never going back home, which doesn't mean that the mobilization needs to be a perpetual, a continuous mobilization, but that the attention vis-a-vis what the political establishment and the new political class is doing should continue to go on at least for a couple of years.
How does the Tunisian Constitution set Tunisia apart from its neighbors?
Right, the Tunisian Constitution is being held as an exemplary constitution throughout the Arab world, and I think that the most defining feature is that rather than being a constitution that defends the Arab ruler and is a symbolic gesture, can be amended very easily, the Tunisian Constitution represents exactly the opposite. So it is a constitution that expands citizenship rights, political, civil, socio-economic rights. It empowers different categories of agents, which are not subjects anymore. They have become citizens. And it sets a standard. So now there are expectations about how the political system should be working and what it should be delivering. So both in terms of state legitimacy and in terms of the new social contract, I think that the constitution was groundbreaking because it paved the way for the creation of a new political system with a very active society that is empowered to sort of act upon this new constitution in the implementation of rights.
To what extent, if any, can the Tunisian constitution be changed to help resolve tensions between individual and religious rights?
Right, so the Tunisian constitution, because of the consensus-making process that characterized its elaboration, its drafting and its adoption, has represented not just an example of very effective constitutional politics and very successful in terms of process and output, but also of deliberative and participatory democracy. And the notion of participatory democracy and of citizenship are present in the Constitution, in the preamble and in the first, in Article 2. And so these remain, and the preamble and Article 2 cannot be amended or changed. And this is crucial because it represents the awareness of the Tunisian people of having come together and having strengthened their sense of national identity through the exercise of drafting a new constitution, which has become a source of national pride on the one hand, but also a starting point for creating new relations between the state and its citizens in the future.